crowds keep pouring in, and I haven't seen this many black t-shirts and Converse sneakers here at the 1-800-ASK-AREA Amphitheater, well, since Mayhem Fest. Conchetta here with Metromix.com, and I am here at the 2010 Uproar Festival, getting ready to head backstage and interview some of this year's bands. Standing outside the dressing room door of Halestorm, my first interview going on inside. Sitting backstage with Lizzie, Joe, and RJ from Halestorm. How excited are you to be here?
This is a great tour. You know, we're on with all these great bands: Disturbed, Avenged Sevenfold, Stone Sour, Hell Yeah, Airborne, Hail a Villain, New Medicine. I mean, it's a festival every day, you know, so we're having a blast.
Don't forget Jaeger Band, they play every day too.
What are you guys looking forward to in performing in Uproar Fest?
Dude, everybody. I didn't know what to expect, really, just because, I mean, these are such heavy hitters, and just to be able to share the stage with them is amazing. But from what I've noticed, it's, you know, maybe, like the 9th or 10th show in and right now, and it's just everybody brings something so huge to the table.
Have you guys ever actually been in Tampa before?
Yeah.
We played Rockstock back in the last Rockstock, I think back in '06, I think it was, and we played at in Ybor City, and we played Rockfest last year. Was it a Rockfest? 98 Rocks thing in April with Disturbed last year. So we've been here a few times.
All the touring that you guys have done, what was your favorite city to ever tour in? That's a trick question because you've been to Tampa before, so come on, guys.
Tampa!
Definitely Tampa. Actually, you know what? Florida has always been like really, really good to us. He's got family that lives here now, so every time we come to, you know, anywhere in Florida, especially Tampa because it's close for them to drive, it's just always kind of like family reunion. We cook out. There's a lot of good stuff that happens here.
And you guys definitely have a very unique sound. It's kind of like old school, but with a modern twist. What are your biggest influences?
Well, I mean, I think we were all pretty much raised on a lot of classic rock, a lot of what our parents listened to and what they turned us on to. I know we listened to a lot of Beatles and Zeppelin growing up, and later on got kind of into the 90s. I think way later. We got really into Alice in Chains, Nirvana, and Soundgarden and stuff like that. And so I think that kind of blend of multiple different influences kind of helped shape our sound to make it what it is today.
I can't help but notice that you guys are extra cool because you have a female singer. Sorry guys, no offense. Does that change the dynamic of the groupies at all? I mean, it's got to.
Oh, definitely. The one good thing I got really lucky as a chick, you know, in a band is in like we kind of, you know, after like, you know, pretty much living together for so long, we kind of have this nice balance. Whereas I can still be, you know, one of the guys, but they also treat me with a hell of a lot of respect, which is awesome, you know, and so yeah, there's like, you know, anything that does go on in this area, especially considering that he's my little brother, it's like, if you don't ask, you know, you don't need to know.
We're Lizzie's security detail, so all the duties that come, the doopies, we keep a close eye on them. You know, we don't.
There's at any point in time, if even if I'm talking to somebody that isn't entirely like, I mean that I'm actually enjoying talking to, I'll like look over the guy's shoulder and like. All of a sudden, I see these three just like looking at me like, "You okay? You good?" So
we're ready to kick ass. The snap of a finger. So.
Any embarrassing moments on stage? There, I mean, come on, it's got to happen. The more you do it.
Every day.
I got a good one yesterday. We were in Atlanta, and I got about 2 songs played, and my whole rig went out. And I pretty much didn't get it back the whole show. So there was another time in France where we were playing with Megadeth, and you know, I walk backwards a lot and playing, and I generally have a good feel of the stage, and I guess I didn't that night, and I hit my Marshall stack and just
Fell right backwards, heads over heels. It was glorious from my angle. I was just like, yeah. Last night I dropped. I mean, I think the worst thing is when I throw a stick way up in the air and I go to catch it. I'm like, I'm gonna get this stick, and then no, gone.
The dramatic grab. What is next for you guys? What's coming up next?
Well, after this, we go to Japan for the first time, and then we go overseas, and then we come back to the States after the New Year, and tour some more.
Uproar Festival rocks, yeah!
And now I'm outside the tour bus of Stone Sour.
I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever.
Sean, welcome to the Uproar Fest in Tampa. Are you excited to be here?
Oh, extremely. Couldn't be happier. Love Florida.
What are you looking forward to performing most in Uproar Fest?
Just being out here and just playing in front of the fans. I mean, that's been the best part of it.
What can fans expect from you guys at Uproar Fest today?
Just a band that's honest to their trade, just playing great tunes and trying to perform the best we can.
Having performed in Tampa before, how would you describe the energy and the crowd and the type of people here? Are they unlike any other crowd that you've ever had in your audience before?
It's a great crowd. Yeah, they definitely have a high energy level and very appreciative of good music when it comes through.
They know a good thing when they hear it. Any embarrassing moments while you've been performing all these years?
Honestly, myself, we were just talking about this the other day. Someone fell when they were playing the other day, and I've yet to have that happen. Maybe today will be that.
Knock on wood, right? Yeah. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
What is your most memorable experience ever touring and traveling with the band? Either performing or on the tour bus or behind the scenes?
I would have to say the best memory I've got would be 2007, Rock am Ring in Germany, playing in front of 80,000 people. It was just a magical night. Shows are always good, but every once in a while you get one that really stands out, and that was one of them.
I'd imagine an amazing rush during that live performance with all those people.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the closest thing to sex without it.
You guys have traveled and toured a lot. What has been your favorite city to travel to?
I'm gonna have to say Amsterdam.
I've actually gotten that before, and why would that be?
It's obvious.
You guys have a new album that's coming out, I think, 2 days from now on the 7th, right? What was your biggest influence on that new album?
Ourselves. We've always set to just do what we want to do and not write for anybody but ourselves, and that's exactly what we did with this one too. No outside influences.
Stay true to yourself, and that usually always seems to work. People, it's working for you guys.
Now we're going to find out in 2 days, aren't we?
What can fans expect from you guys next? What's coming up next? I'd imagine a tour with the new album.
We're just going to tour, hit as many markets in the world as we can, and right now we're slated until at least September 2011, so it's just tour.
So there you have it, 2 awesome bands performing live here at the Uproar Fest. And if you can't make it out, make sure to check out Metromix.com for all of the events picks.